What's going on, everybody? Will Murphy here with Iron Will Fitness. Today's video is going to be about progressive overload and why it's good to have it, as part of your program. Progressive overload is the practice of lifting more weight than your muscles can handle. So adding on extra weight, doing extra sets with the same weight, doing the same weight, more reps per set, doing heavier weight, less reps per set, trying to work on some strength for, working your way up to like a 12 rep set of heavier weight than you would typically use. So pretty much anything that makes the exercises harder to do will help to overload the muscles, which will help break them down, which, after recovery is what will help them grow. So you definitely want to consider changing it up, adding weight, adding sets, adding reps, different things, adding resistance bands. I've here lately I've been using resistance bands for pretty much all my exercises during each workout, just to add more tension at the top part of the rep. It helps to progressively overload in the point where the muscle flexes the hardest. It makes you flex a little bit harder as you're messing with heavier weight when your muscle's at its tightest contraction. So that's how I've been progressively overloading right now. I may do drop sets starting in a couple weeks. I plan on doing at least one more week of the resistance band training, and then maybe move into drop sets where you lift a weight that's heavy enough for you to handle for 12 reps, and then immediately lower the weight and try to push out another 8 to 12, 6 to 10, something like that, reps of the same exercise with a smaller weight, just to wear out the muscle a little bit more, break it down a little further, so that once recovery has happened with that, it'll adapt and regrow a little bit. You could do supersets where you're working like antagonistic or even muscle groups in the same area. Say you're doing like chest and buys, you could do a superset of like say bench press, and then you could do like some curls or maybe even a chin up or something like that as a superset right alongside it. No rest in between, and then rest in between when you're going to do the two exercises again. There's other things you can do. You can add chains. You can there's plenty of ways that you can progressively overload. You can start doing small amounts of cardio like jump rope or something in the middle of your sets to keep your heart rate up for when you do your next set, to keep the intensity up, help burn more fat. The best way you're going to see to grow muscle is to break it down, and the best way to break it down is through progressive overload, and trying to do a little bit more this week than you did last week, that type of thing. Whether it be adding another set, whether it be adding more reps to your sets, whether it be maybe dropping the weight and doing another set of lighter weight, things like that, supersetting with other exercises. There's a lot of ways that you can progressively overload and really see a lot of benefit in your training. So definitely make sure that you're trying to make your workouts a little bit more difficult each time you do your workouts, and progressively overload so that you're constantly gaining strength and gaining ability and your ability to practice your moves. Like, that's really all exercise is practicing each move with good form and trying to keep that good form while you're progressively adding weight or adding reps or adding sets, or maybe even lowering the weight and just doing more reps after your set, something like that. So definitely look at the ways you're trying to progressively overload. Is adding 5 pounds to a lift each week. So say you're doing bicep curls and you start with 15, try to go up to 20s the next week, try to go up to 25s the following week. Eventually that's going to come to a point where you're not going to be able to go up 5 pounds every week, but when you start, there will be some pretty good upward mobility in the amount of reps you can do in a set, the amount of weight you can do for those reps in those sets. So definitely just make sure that you're always making it harder. You're not sticking to just that simple 8 to 12 formula. Yes, I do recommend 8 to 12 for muscle growth, but You don't want to just stick in that one position the entire time you're working out. You want to change it up. You want to, keep your muscles guessing a little bit. Like, some people completely change their workouts every single day, and yeah, that's keeping your muscles guessing, but it's also not helping you adapt to, being able to curl heavier weight or squat heavier weight or deadlift heavier weight, because you're not progressively overloading the muscle. You're not making it work to adapt to what you're trying to do to it. So definitely work on your progressive overload. It's good to have. It's something that I try to teach everybody that I work with, and it definitely helps and makes one of the biggest differences in the efficiency of how you're gonna gain the body that you're looking to gain. So anyways, with that being said, the video is over. Don't forget to check me out on YouTube. It's just search Iron Will Fitness in the search bar, and I should come up. This entire series is on YouTube right now in a playlist marked 30 Days of Iron Will. And as always, I'll be posting your workout tonight on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram for, all the daily videos and workouts that I've got planned for this 30 days. We're on day 17 right now. Still making good progress, still killing the game. So, keep after it. I hope you're still doing it with me. I hope you're still making it. I hope you feel better than you ever have before. Don't forget to holler at me if you need some help. You can shoot me a message or, message me in the comments. If you have any ideas for a video you'd like to see, let me know, and I'll get after doing that as best I can. And we will see you tomorrow. Peace.